Keanu Reeves stars as the cynicism-fueled exorcist and demonologist John Constantine in this cult classic supernatural action thriller. Armed with a holy shotgun and a dark past, Constantine walks the thin line between heaven and hell right on the streets of Los Angeles. When he teams up with a skeptical police officer to investigate the mysterious suicide of her twin sister, they uncover a sinister plot that threatens to unleash apocalypse on Earth. Packed with jaw-dropping visual effects, a brilliantly eerie atmosphere, and unforgettable performances, the film offers a uniquely dark and stylish comic book adaptation. If you love gritty urban fantasy, occult mysteries, and relentless supernatural action, this movie remains an absolute must-watch.
Please.
What if I told you that God and the devil made a wager for the souls of all mankind? No direct contact with humans, that would be the rule. Just influence. See who would win.
Demons stay in hell. Angels in heaven.
They call it the balance.
I need to see what you see.
You do this, there's no turning back. You see them. They see you. Understand?
I command thee.
Into the light I command
thee. The Chronicles of Riddick. Vin Diesel returns as the anti-hero Richard B. Riddick in this grand, sci-fi action epic set 5 years after the events of Pitch Black. On the run from mercenaries, Riddick finds himself caught in the middle of a galactic war against the Necromongers, a fanatical empire bent on converting or annihilating all living life. Packed with sweeping world-building, inventive action sequences, and a dark, gothic sci-fi aesthetic, the film expands the franchise into a massive space opera. Riddick must navigate lethal prison planets, deadly political intrigue, and ancient prophecies to face the terrifying Necromonger leader, the Lord Marshal. If you love dark, action-fueled sci-fi adventures with an iconic anti-hero, this movie is an absolute classic you cannot miss.
If you fall in, now, you'll never rise. You'll die in due time, and rise again in the Underverse. The bird now. Fall forever.
Terminator 3: Rise of the Machines. Arnold Schwarzenegger returns as the iconic cybernetic assassin in a Terminator 3: Rise of the Machines, a high-octane sci-fi action thriller. Now a young adult, John Connor lives off the grid to avoid detection, but his peaceful existence is shattered by the arrival of the TX, a sleek, lethal, and advanced female Terminator sent to wipe out future resistance leaders. Reprogrammed to protect John and his future wife Kate Brewster, the classic T-850 engages in a desperate race against time as the military AI system Skynet prepares to launch Judgment Day. Packed with spectacular practical stunts, relentless car chases, and a shocking, bold climax, the film pushes apocalyptic tension to its absolute limit. If you are a fan of explosive action, relentless pacing, and classic sci-fi lore, this blockbuster installment is an absolute ride.
TX has corrupted my system.
The machines, they're starting to take over.
Judgment Day. The end of the world. It's today, 3 hours from now.
Get away from me! Now!
What is your mission?
To ensure the survival of John Connor
You are about to fail that mission. You don't have to do this. You don't want to do this.
Desire is irrelevant. I am a machine.
The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. Directed by Peter Jackson, this sweeping fantasy action masterpiece continues the epic journey across Middle-earth as the Fellowship remains fractured. While Frodo and Sam trek toward Mordor under the untrustworthy guidance of Gollum, Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli race to defend the kingdom of Rohan from Saruman's overwhelming forces. The film masterfully balances intimate emotional stakes with groundbreaking visual effects and legendary battle sequences, culminating in the iconic Siege of Helm's Deep. With brilliant performances from an ensemble cast and an unforgettable score, the story deepens the timeless struggle between ancient hope and creeping darkness. If you are looking for cinematic storytelling at its absolute peak, this second chapter remains an unrivaled masterpiece of film history. The Mummy Returns. Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz return as Rick and Evie O'Connell in The Mummy Returns, a thrilling, action-packed adventure set in 1933. 8 years after defeating Imhotep, the couple and their young son Alex face a double threat when the resurrected High Priest is brought back to life alongside the legendary Scorpion King, played by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. With the fate of the world hanging in the balance, the family embarks on a high-stakes race across Egypt to save Alex from an ancient curse. Packed with breathtaking action sequences, witty humor, and jaw-dropping CGI battles, the film expands on the magic and mythology of the original classic. If you love exciting, globe-trotting fantasy adventures filled with heart and relentless fun, this blockbuster is an absolute must-watch.
Universal Pictures presents Brendan Fraser, Rachel Weisz, John Hannah, Arnold Vosloo, Odette Fair, Patricia Velasquez, introducing Freddie Both, and The Rock as the Scorpion King.